as we already know, Egypt has canceled all ceremonies remembering the Mohammad Reza Shah, and has banned Reza Pahlavi from going to Egypt to go to the gravesite. My question is is that just Reza Pahlavi, or is that the entire Pahlavi family?
Okay, so my understanding is that, hold on, is that the Pahlavi family can, the entire Pahlavi family can go, but they have to have a small ceremony. So here, let me read this. Egypt historically provided refuge and a prestige burial site for the last Shah of Iran due to their strong royal and diplomatic ties. However, recent July 2026 updates confirmed that Egypt has banned the public from attending the Shah's annual memorial at the at the burial ground, limiting it only to the Pahlavi family due to regional security concerns. So basically, they're afraid of the Islamic Republic, and I think the Islamic Republic has threatened the Egyptian government that you can't have this. So I think anybody within the Pahlavi family can go for the annual ceremony, but no one else. I think the fact that this is something that, first of all, I think it's shameful that the Egyptian government is doing this. However, our Queen Mother Farah Pahlavi has told us to be respectful to the Egyptian government regarding this. So we're not going to say anything aggressive against them. But it is shameful, in my opinion. And I think that, but the silver lining is that why is the Islamic Republic pressuring Egypt to do this? To me, this shows that the threat of the Pahlavi family is higher than ever before, because the Islamic Republic has never gone to this length to try to reduce the attention on the Pahlavi family. But what was your question again specifically?
So I wasn't sure if it was just Reza Pak. I saw somewhere that he was barred from going to Egypt to pay his respects to his father. And I just was wondering if it was just him, or was it the entire Pahlavi family?
So no, I think it's the opposite. If my understanding is correct, the Pahlavi family are the only one who can go. Nobody else could go. So can the entire Pahlavi family go? That's what. Let me check that for you. I think everybody within the Pahlavi family, because I think it would be insane if they stopped his own family to go. I think they're just trying to stop it from becoming a big event. But I think this will backfire, because now this is going to get more attention than ever before. So the Pahlavi family is allowed to attend the tomb, as Egypt has, but Egypt has restricted the event to a private family only gathering. So Reza Pahlavi will be able to go, but nobody outside of the Pahlavi family can go. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, that does, and I'm relieved because if it were the case, I would have been heartbroken.
Yeah.
God punished them for this by making them lose the World Cup.
Oh yes, they did lose the
So
World Cup.
then, so then here's another question. This is probably a silly question. When the Islamic Republic falls, would Iran bring the Shah home?
That's not a silly question. I actually appreciate you saying that, because it's a good opportunity for me to say the Iranian people are looking forward to not one Shah, but two Shahs returning to Iran. Okay, so the first one would be Princess of Pahlavi coming back to Iran. That would be its own celebration. But then there would be another celebration when Mohammad Reza Shah's body is definitely, for sure. Let me tell you something. One of the greatest shame of the Iranian people right now is that Mohammad Reza Shah is not buried in Iran, and the Iranian people would want to immediately fix that once they get the opportunity. They want to bring Mohammad Reza Shah back home. They can't wait to bring him back home. And the moment that his body comes back to Iran is going to be a very important day in Iran.
I will also point out, when that happens, there will be, in fact, millions of Iranians in the
Yeah,
streets
there will.
for his memorial, not for this Durka piece of shit that stuck in Iraq right now.
True. Fantastic. Yes, 100%. 100%.
Okay, and I want to clarify that credits to that for that last joke go to Samantha. Okay, I have a 2 from Monkey.
Okay, Mikey.
So I had a question about this isn't about one Shah specifically, but as I understand it, Afghanistan also had a Shah. Their Shah also tried to modernize. Afghanistan was as modern and as no, not as modern and as secular as Iran was during the time of the Shahs, but it was similarly secular. And I want to know, like, how many of these Shahs are there? Are, like, Shahs just good reigns? What happened? Like, the only thing I found about is like Nepal also had a Shah, but I don't know much about it. I'm just wondering why the hate on the Shahs, because it seems like the Shah seem to be a force for good. So I was wondering if you have anything, like, I got a little blurb from ChatGPT, but I don't know much about the Afghanistan Shah.
That's another good example of a good Shah. Not all Shahs were good, right? So, for example, Iran had the Qajar during the Qajar dynasty. Those Shahs were bad Shahs, right? The kings, those were bad kings. But that's a great question. You're talking about Mohammad Zahir Shah, which is very much like what happened in Iran. He also was democratizing Afghanistan. He kept on giving up his own power to bring democracy to Afghanistan. He was modernizing, he was educating, and if Afghanistan was modernizing really, really fast during his time. He brought democratic voting, infrastructure, women's liberation to Afghanistan during a peaceful 40-year reign. But the reason why you hear a lot of bad things about these specific shows is because of leftist propaganda against them, right? So these people were considered to be Western. Mohammad Reza Shah considered to be Western. This guy was considered to be Western. Western, basically, modernization means Western, and Western means imperialism, and imperialism means that the commies would be against you, right? In Afghanistan, we also had similar to Iran. This happened before, like in Iran, this had happened in 1979. In Afghanistan, this happened a bit earlier in 1973. We had a coup, which basically caused a radical Soviet-backed communist takeover in 1978, basically a year before the revolution in Iran. And it's interesting because in the same way that the communists moved against the Shah, who was modernizing Iran, and then that power vacuum created as the Islamic opportunity for mullahs and Muslims to basically Islamize the Iran. This is completely exactly, almost exactly, well, not exactly, but very similarly happened in Afghanistan. So you had the communists going against the Shah, creating a power vacuum, which the mullahs and the Islamic authorities took advantage to fill in the vacuum, and Afghanistan became Islamized because of the communist action, because of the communist taking communist coup in Afghanistan. And in Iran, basically, the main difference is that in Iran, the communists and the mullahs worked with each other at the same time. In Afghanistan, the communists came take over, and then after that, the religious authority, the Islamic authority, took advantage of that chaos to take over. But the Islamization of Iran and Afghanistan both happened because of communists. I don't know, did I answer your question?
Yes, it seems they ruin everything.
Yeah, they ruin everything.
My name is Armin Navabi. I'm an Iranian political analyst with decades of experience fighting the Islamic regime inside and outside of Iran. Make sure you follow me for more, and also make sure you join our discussion group. I'm there almost every single day. Come talk to me there and the rest of the people there in our group calls. It's a great place to meet and talk to people who like talking about politics. The link is in the description and or in the bio. You could also get there by scanning the QR code on the screen. See you there.